Hello, I'm Courtney, what's up, and welcome to movie review time. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Paper Towns. I saw this movie opening day, which was Friday, and I really liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was bad. I had fun watching it. I thought it was good. It was just good. This movie has been getting great reviews from fans all over the world, and it's also been getting really good reviews from movie critics too. If you remember last year, the movie The Fault in Our Stars came out last year, and I've been comparing the movie The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns in two different ways. One, which one was a better book to movie adaptation, and two, which one did I enjoy more. So I've been telling people if I had to pick a better book to movie adaptation, I'm gonna pick The Fault in Our Stars, because I feel like The Fault in Our Stars, it didn't really change a lot of things in the main plot, while in the movie Paper Towns, it changed some things in the main plot, especially in the end, and I really didn't like how they changed the things to Paper Towns, and so I think Tifios just stayed more true to the book, and I think a lot of people can agree with me on that. And then I have been telling people which movie did I enjoy better. Did I enjoy Tifios or Paper Towns better? And I actually enjoyed The Fault in Our Stars better than Paper Towns, because The Fault in Our Stars made me laugh every 5 seconds, while in Paper Towns I laughed, but I didn't laugh a lot. But in Tifios I laughed every 5 seconds. I definitely like the book better than the movie, because the book's just better, and I'm not just saying that because I have to, because I'm a booktuber, because a lot of booktubers say, oh, of course the book was better than the movie, but sometimes the movie can actually be better than the book. But in this situation, obviously Paper Towns the book was better than Paper Towns the movie. It makes me really sad to say all these things about the movie Paper Towns, because the trailers looked really good, but then you see the movie and I was just really disappointed. If you haven't seen Paper Towns, I would see it, because it is a fun adventure film. I didn't hate it, I liked it and all, but I feel like I won't see it again because I was just so disappointed with it. So if you haven't seen the movie yet and you don't want to be spoiled, I would leave now, because I am about to go into a spoilerly discussion on the movie Paper Towns. So if you haven't seen it yet, I will leave now and go see it. Give it a try, because, I'm glad I saw it. So, bye not spoilerly people. Go see a movie. Go. Bye. Bye. Okay, so let's talk about Paper Towns. Okay, so we have our main character Q, which is played by Nat Wolff, and he did a great job. And we also have Margot, that was played by Cara Delevingne. I don't know how to say her last name, but she also did a fantastic job, and just all the actors did such a fantastic job. I was really impressed with everyone's acting, even though their lines were really cheesy though. My favorite characters in this movie were, I think they were my favorite characters in the book too, which were Ben and Radar, because I thought they were funny in the book, and they were also funny in the movie. They made me laugh the most. They're so funny, and even though Q would say something really funny but I wouldn't laugh at it, but if Ben or Radar said something funny, I would laugh at it. I'm sorry, Q, I didn't laugh at your cheesy jokes. You're not funny to me. The whole night with Q and Margot was really fun to watch and see that come to life, because it's such a fun scene in the book. So I was really looking forward to it in the movie, and it was good, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. I guess it was so extravagant in my mind when I read the book, but then seeing it in the movie, I just didn't come up to my expectations when I read it in the book. I was looking so forward to going to SeaWorld and seeing SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida, because I love killer whales. They are my favorite animal of all time, so I was looking forward to seeing Shamu, my bae, in this movie. But then he wasn't there, and I was But I mean, like, the night was still, like, all fun and all. Like, it was really funny with the nair stuff in the eyebrow. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. But, it just didn't lead up to my expectations. And plus, they didn't go to SeaWorld, which was a downer. Okay, I think the cheesiest thing in this movie was with this whole prom ordeal. Like, prom's all of a sudden this huge thing in the movie, when in the book it's like not even talked about. And the thing is, the adventure happens after they graduate, but in the movie it happens before prom, and they're like, oh, we need to get back by prom, and I'm just like, what? But you're supposed to be already graduated. But no, in the movie they're not even past prom yet. Like, what the heck? Okay, so my favorite scene in the whole movie was the gas station scene, and it's not just because Ansel Elgort was there. It's because that scene had me just cracking up of laughter. That was the hardest I laughed in the movie, while like all the other scenes I was just like but in this one I was just like just like dying of laughter. Yeah, that scene was so funny. And then like it was like even funnier because Ansel was there and he had the dragon tattoo, and it was like so weird that he had a dragon tattoo, but it was just so funny. It was also really funny with the shirts, the world's best grandma shirt and the heritage not hate shirts. It was so good. I love that scene in the book, and then they had it in the movie, and I was like, yes, because I love that scene in the book. The whole adventure up there in the van was really fun. Not as fun as it was in the book, but it was still fun to watch. One of the things I did not like at all in this movie was when we got to Algol, New York, whatever it's called, and they go to the place, and Margot is not there. In the book, she is there. They find her there. But nope, in the movie, she's not there. And I was very upset with that. And then it was even worse because, you know, everyone's like, come on, Q, let's go. We're not going to make it back to prom. And Q's like, nope, I'm going to stay here. She has to come back. And they leave him at this abandoned house in the middle of nowhere, where someone could kill him. What type of friends are those for leaving him in the middle of nowhere where someone could literally attack him at any second? Those are horrible friends. Like, who does that? And then Q hitchhikes in a car and then goes and buys a bus ticket, and then he sees like a glimpse of Margot through the window and starts running after her and calls out for her, and then, you know, she turns around and there's Kara again, you know, beautiful, wonderful Kara, aka Margot, and their reunion was so weird and awkward. Like, they said the same exact thing from the book, but it was so wrong because they weren't at the house, and it wasn't right at all. It was really cheesy when Margot's like, oh, what are you doing here, Q? Oh, I always leave clues. Like, you came all this way for me? Like, oh my gosh. I felt so bad for Q because he thought those clues were for him to find her, and then she's just like, nope, I do not want to be found, actually. And then she turns him down, and just, poor Q. I just felt so bad for him. But man, the changes kept coming because Margot's like, how about I get you a drink? And they get some shakes and she talks everything out, and I'm like, this is so wrong. This is not right. This isn't right at all. And then, you know, they talk everything out and the bus is waiting for Q, and Margot's like, how about you stay with me? Margot, you turned him down and then you ask him to stay. Like, that's not, no, that is not normal at all. But Q, being a smart man, leaves her, and that was just, it was so right. And then, you know, they kiss and it's really nice, but I'm still angry inside because this scene happened all wrong. And then it got even worse because Q gets on the bus and he makes it to prom. He makes it to prom. That is not right, because that bus would have to stop somewhere and get more people, drop people off. But no, I guess the bus just went all the way and he makes it. He's a little late, but he makes it to prom, because that's the only important thing, that they're all together at prom. Okay then, you go do you, movie people. It's not like our fans' opinions care at all. It's really nice though, at prom, when he comes and they all dance together. Like, I really like that scene. But, you know, that's not what happened in the book, so, like, obviously I was mad about it because it didn't happen in the book. But I am glad they added in that prom scene, because it was really nice in the end. Like, it was just a nice little moment with all the friends together. And then, you know, we have Q reflecting on everything and his miracle with Margot, and he just, like, talks about life and all these adventures in high school and college and just all this stuff. And the movie ends and it's like really nice and all, but when the movie ended I still had the anger inside of me. So overall feels, I liked it, I enjoyed it, it was a good movie, and I am glad I filmed this movie review, because now like all my anger is out of my chest and like I just feel so much better for letting everything out to the world. So that, my friends, was my Paper Towns movie review. I hope you liked it, and you can comment down below all your thoughts on Paper Towns and we can discuss it together, because I bet those are going to be very interesting conversations, because this movie was very interesting, if you could tell by my review. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to watch more movie reviews in the future, you can click the subscribe button down below. Ow, that hurt. I'm Courtney, and I'll see you all next time with a new video. Goodbye! Yo! Ready for this? I'm gonna like do a hair flip that like Christine does. Ready? Hello! Did that work? Okay, now I'm just getting off track with my video. I'm supposed to be talking about Paper Towns, but now look what I'm doing. But this is really fun. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about the trailer.